Kill Dr. Strange in the mix, stacking, slacking with a twist. Doom 29 dropping, can you handle this gist? Laffery is back, history in the rear view. Marvel's finest show the hype is real. Who knew? Variant covers line up, each one's a collectible gem. From common to secret rare, better get with the stem. February 10th, Martha Date is gonna explode. 1,000 limited editions, let the frenzy unfold.
All things strange, we bring many. News back, feel the beat. No one know you says me trip a beat. Calmness, pause, and change your free.
What's going on, BB Gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Dr. Strange. And it looks like we are back in action. So you know I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking on? Looks like we are getting Doom 2099 #1. So you know how we do. We got a deep dive in, check out all the covers, get the drop details, and of course, figure out if I'm stacking or slacking on it. So if you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button. Of course, wipe your feet at the doormat. Do hit the like button. And also, if you're new to Veve Official, you're going to want to scan the QR code in the beginning or the ending of the video, or click the link in the description and get started with a free 10 gems on Veve. So let us hop into this drop with no further ado, man. We got to get these drop details and see what's going on, man. Are we stacking or slacking on Doom 2099? Let's get it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're here on the blog site for Veve, blog.veve.me, and we got some details right here on this book, man. So as we know, this is going to be dropping in blind box format, all that good stuff. You can see right here, Long Live Doom. Marvel's Doom 2099 #1 drops Thursday, February 10th, 8 a.m. Pacific time, with only 1,000 editions available. So you know that could play a part in my decisions on what I'm doing, right? So let's get some further details here. This drop features stunning cover art by Pat Broderick. Did the common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. And as you guys know, most of the comics we have been getting are in stores for only 30 days. So let's skim past the covers here for a minute, see what's going on with this book. So it says the year is 2099, and a Latveria of old is a distant memory until Dr. Doom mysteriously appears as if from the 20th century. There's no time for games. There's no time for pleasantries. Doom has returned, and he will reclaim his nation. Long live Doom. This is written by John Francis Moore with art by Pat Broderick, right? So we got some more details here. We already know this stuff. You know, this dropped in 93. An important piece of information here is the list price is 15 gems. We got 1,000 total editions. And man, if you feel inclined to do so, the minimum MCP point bids start at 5,000. So, first available edition for public sale is number 100. And it's going to break down to 400 commons, 258 uncommons, 200 rares, 100 ultra rares, and only 42 secret rares. Gotta shout out Veve for finally making it happen, man. We got a comic on the Blue app with only 1K editions, classic Marvel action. This is what I've been waiting for. Now, list price, you know, I was hoping we would be able to stay at $6.99, but when you do the math on that, man, it's not really that profitable. So I get it, man, I get it. I just don't know, you know, if this book warrants that price, but we're gonna see. We got a deep dive in. So a total of 99 editions across all 5 rarities are gonna be repelled by Veve for licensor, promotional team, and comp distribution. And of course, those Veve supported giveaways, which we have going on right now on the channel. So after we go through these covers, go in the comment section, let me know which one of the 5 cover rarities is your favorite, and I'm going to enter you into the next Veve supported giveaway. We got to get into the winner, figure out who that is from the last episode, and see who's going to win this episode's Veve supported giveaway. So we're going to do that in a second. But before we do, let's check out the covers. Let's start off with the common here. Okay, this is classic, mid 90s, early 90s goodness. Was not my most favorite era for artwork. I do admit that. By the time this book came out, I was definitely not collecting or reading comics anymore. I was, pretty young man, out here doing young man things, man. Didn't have a lot of time to be collecting anymore. But, things are different nowadays, right? We're back into the comics, back into all this stuff, man. So it's all good. But back to this cover art. Not really a fan of like the borders and stuff that I noticed came with a couple of these different books and stuff. And yeah, let's check it out, man. So we got Doom looking very silvery and blue, and I don't recall Doom being blue. I like the traditional green, but I get it. It's $20.99. Gotta switch it up. Gotta say, not too much a fan of the cover art. I don't know what is up with this stance or pose or move he's trying to make here. Like his foot looks mad crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I just don't know, man. Definitely not my most favorite cover art in the world. I'll just say that. But it is what it is. The one thing it does do is gives me a nostalgia spark. Because even though I didn't collect this book in real life, I have seen it throughout the years. And yeah, even back when it dropped, I was aware. Spider-Man 2099, I was aware. I just wasn't collecting. So even looking at the cover for me, it kind of gives a nostalgia. It reminds me of where I was, what I was doing at that time. And, I would definitely like to still have it in the collection. Just don't know if I'm stacking the Slackin on it, but let's find out, man. So let's make our way down to the uncommon. And basically, you know how they do, man. Lack of color saturation in the letters and things like that. Really like how it's grayed out on this one. And it makes Doom pop, all you get is just that blue popping off, you know what I mean? Versus up here, it's a lot of yellow and lightning. And it's a lot, my eyes are all over the place. But here, it's like just Doom, front and center, man. So gotta say, I actually like this one more than the common. But let me know down below what your thoughts are. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you guys think. But let's hop on over to the rare and see what we got. This is banging. Definitely gives me secret rare vibes. I don't know what's going on with this stance though, man. This is not the most your kneecap is bent back. You kind of got some bow-legged action going on. I know a lot of females that stand like this. I don't know a lot of dudes that really stand like that, man. I don't know. Not the most masculine pose in the world for Doom, especially, man. I don't know how I feel about this one. But I do like the white, background and nothing going on. They got that panel pull feel like the secret rares. So I don't know. I might, this one might be kind of high on my list, man. I just don't know about this stance and these boots, and there's just a lot going on. Pointy shoes, and his feet are somewhat missing at the bottom. Is it snow? What's going on? His cape is all ripped up. You look like somebody done bust his ass, man. What's up with your cape, Doom? Why is it all beat up and tattered, man? What's going on? I don't know. I'm not used to seeing them in these conditions, man. It's popping here. So, I don't know. This makes me want to read it. I do notice, we don't have a blue Doom here. We got the traditional green, which is what I'm looking for. So, I'm glad I can collect this comic and still have a Doom cover with Doom that I recognize. You know what I'm saying? Because that $20.99 blue is definitely not used to that yet. Still processing. So let's make our way down to the ultra rare and see what we got. Okay, it's the same as the rare with lack of color saturation in the letters. So this is definitely different, kind of breaking tradition. I would think the rare would be black and white and the ultra rare would be color. But this is what we get. Maybe they're experimenting, trying new stuff, I don't know. But basically, same cause and effect on this cover for me, man. It's, I like it, I like the white background. I just don't like the pose, man, and that kneecap. He got some bow-legged action going on. Like he look like he should be wearing like pantyhose and like boots and like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just gives me very womanly vibes. But let us go down to the coveted secret rare here. And this is crazy. I can't even front. This is crazy. Almost gives me Thanos or like Apocalypse type vibes, but definitely feeling it. Not used to seeing Doom with this type of face mask, but hey, Doom 2099, right? So as far as secret rares go, man, this one is a banger. I would definitely like to have this in the collection, but if I can't get it, I'd feel kind of good hitting one of these ultra rares, or rares too, you know? So very interesting there. We have gone through all the covers. Do let me know which one of these is your favorite, man, so I can enter you into the next Veve supported giveaway. And speaking of that, let us go and see who the winner from last episode is. Okay, so we're here on the last video, which was for Valkyrie #1, James Foster. And I'm gonna hit the copy link button and mosey on over to my favorite YouTube picker and get a winner. Let's see who it is. Okay, here we go. Going to paste my link right here. Hit fetch, continue, and let's see what we got. We got 23 comments, man. So good luck to all 23 of you. I appreciate you entering the Veve supported giveaway. Let's see what we got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's fetch a winner. Who is it? It is Veve Collect 0. He said, can I say secret rare and ultra rare? Well, I love the secret rare, but my son is obsessed with the ultra rare. I feel you. That last comic, Valkyrie #1, was a banger. Say what's up to your son for me. Tell him Doc said hello. I appreciate both of you watching the channel. You know, I appreciate you all watching the channel and entering the Veve supported giveaway, and shout out Veve as well, man. So let's get back into this drop, shall we? I think that I'm gonna go over the key collector and see if there's any other tidbits or anything. You know, I don't know if this storyline has any involvement with the up and coming movie, Secret Wars, or anything. Doomsday, I don't know. But I always think we get this stuff for a reason. You know, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Head on over to Key Collector, see what we could dig up, man, on Doom 2099 #1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here on Key Collector Comics, checking out Doom 99 #1. And you can see right here on the right hand side, this is considered a key. Now, this book had a low of $1, a mid of $2, and a high of $3. So that pretty much lets us know, not the most highly sought after or, you know, valuable book in the world, right? They probably printed a ton of these, and they, you know, probably easily accessible, not hard to find books, right? Well, let's check it out a little bit further here. Key facts: first appearance of Doom 2099, first appearance of Tiger Wilde, a Latvian dictator. So no mention of this having anything to do with the movies or anything storyline wise. So I guess we just got to appreciate it for what it is, man. First appearance of Doom 2099, man. So here, the only other variant really running around here is an error. And this one had a printing error, missing foil. So not too much going on in terms of the book and the lore and its, you know, all of its glory. So anyway, final step, guys. Let's hop on over to eBay because I'm curious to see what these are going for in the CGC slab in the 9.8 or 9.6 grade. And then I'm going to figure out, am I stacking or slacking on Doom 2099? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're here on eBay, and I got Doom 2099 pulled up in some CGC slabs. You can see right here, we have a white paper, dropped January 93, and a 9.8 slab going for $85. There's one right below it here, which says it is a 9.6 foil cover, but they want $200. Interesting. Okay, let's scroll down. Wow, there's another foil cover and a 9.4. That's only $40. So I don't think I need to go too much further. It's another, okay, a 9.8 going for 95. So maybe the 9.8 is, 100, 125, maybe the 200 they were asking for. Either way, we're not looking at like thousands of dollars for a 9.8 of Doom 2099 number one, so the values aren't too crazy. It could be highly sought after, but you also got to take into account how many thousands of these they printed, especially a number one, Dr. Doom, so it's a lot out there. I don't see, thousands and thousands graded necessarily, but, pretty popular book. But as you can see here from the price values, nothing too crazy. So the question is, am I stacking or slacking on Doom 2099 number one? Very good question, man. Let me start at the top, man. These covers, they're pretty cool, man, but the common uncommon is not really my jam, man. I'm not really like going crazy for that, but I will, collect the common just to have for nostalgic purposes, right? That just has to be in the collection. But if I was to go for this drop, I would be cool with getting a rare, even versus an ultra rare. Really like the secret rare, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, man. I can appreciate the 1K copies. I could appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. My only issue is like the real life price value doesn't really fit the comic in terms of that price. Like at 10, I would consider it even more, but 15, I'm just breaking it down. Like, I don't know, as far as just from the collecting side, not the flipping side or worrying about price values, like it's not really a book I really care about too tough. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could easily just have a common and be happy. And if that's the case, do I really need to go hard on the drop at 15 a pop? I don't know. I'm pretty content with just having one of them in the stash, a common and being cool. On the flip side of that, 15 a pop, it's like if I go for two, that's 30 gems, right? Okay, in an isolated situation, that's, I guess, not bad. But the problem is like, for most people who have limited funds or limited gems, you can't go for everything, right? So if you're not going to go for everything, and let's just say, argument's sake, you only have 30 gems. We got a lot going on, especially this month, like, and all of it is somewhat in that range. We got Chun-Li drop, which is a little bit more than that, even for a common. But then we got a Boba Fett drop, which is 25 for a blind box pull. And yeah, there's so many more chasers involved with the Boba Fett drop. Like, even if you get a common, you're able to craft a free helmet. Then you could take that same common, combine it with your Rain Core, and then you get Boba Fett riding the Rain Core. Like, you getting 2 or 3 collectibles just from getting a common and spending 25 gems, whereas here I'm spending 15. And if I get a common, it's like, all right, you got a common. 10 minutes later, I go look in the market, the common, especially if it doesn't sell out, the common could easily be less than that 15. So that's the only problem is like, especially if you have limited funds, you got to kind of pick and choose your battles. And if you're asking me to rank importance of Chun-Li, Boba Fett, and Doom 2099, I'm sorry, Doom is going to have to fall off the edge of a cliff, man. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know if I'm by myself in that or how this is going to play out, because if this does sell out, then I could see even a common going for more than the 15, right? So it's, it's one of those things where I think I'm going to be slacking on Doom 2099, man. I'm just looking at it like, man, even if I have 15 gems, that's just going to give me one pull. And let's face it, the odds are, because of the way this is balanced, you'll most likely end up with a common, right? So again, I really don't want to spend 15 gems to get a common, and then could have bought 2 commons if I just waited 20 more minutes and got them for $7, let's say, each. So it's one of those things where you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to shake out. And sometimes you just gotta be good with it. You just gotta be at peace with it. Like, I'm just not gonna go for it. And if I miss it and the price on a common is double the price, then it just is what it is. And at that point, I have to figure out how bad I want it. And then even at that junction, you got to look at the money you're about to spend on this one book and then be like, well, what else can I get for that same price, right? So it's all things you got to weigh out, especially when you don't have unlimited funds, you know? So it is what it is, man. But for Doom 2099, your man Dokta Strange is going to be slacking, man. Going to be slacking on it, man. But let me know down below what you're going to do. And of course, let me know which one of these 5 cover rarities is your favorite so I can enter you into the next episode's Veve supported giveaway. And hopefully you can win a dope digital comic or random collectible, man. So that's it for me, guys. You know, it's been a fun episode, man. I appreciate you guys joining me. But for now, your man Dokta Strange, all things strange, is out.
If the squad in here, burn it up then. Turn me up then. Turn me up then. Turn me up then.